my name is Juliana Oregon. I'm doing a Buck TV segment about all the changes at pizza this year.
Change. Did you think somebody was going to bring change?
At the time, I didn't think so, but then I talked to Mr. Luther about it, and we advised a plan, and there's going to be change, so that's good to hear.
Situations here. So the Department of Agriculture is who tells us what to eat. They do as a citizen too. You know, we had the pyramid, the food pyramid. We've had the food grid, and next year they're coming out with a whole new thing for all of us as citizens that we should follow. Well, the National School Lunch Program says that we have to serve so many things. Serve a protein, a vegetable fruit, milk, and a bread. That's your lunch. But the problem is, they want you to have whole grains. So your pizza companies don't carry whole grain except for Domino's and Pizza Hut. Because they're big companies, and in order to get a CN label, which is Child Nutrition Label, which is a label that I have to purchase the food for the kids here, it has to be Child Nutrition Label approved food. The pizza doesn't meet that code. That's why we can't have Pizza Chicago, okay? So that's what brought me into your classroom today, was to talk about the pizza, because I heard rumblings. I have to follow the regulations set forth by the government. So what can we do to change that? Well, there's a couple things we can do, I can think of. You know, I have access to all the vendors, and they can come in and do a sampling for you. And you can taste the different pizzas. They give you a little bite, and then you can maybe have Domino's and Pizza Hut come more than once a week. We can do that.
Is there any ways that you can think of that we can improve the lunch here at Buckeye High School?
Recycling bin?
A recycling bin. Oh, that's a very good idea.
What kind of pizza do you want?
Ideally, last year's pizza, we had different pizza every day of the week, but I don't think that's going to happen this year. So if we can get like some frozen pizzas that are like actually good and students want to buy, then I think that would be a good source of change.
So maybe we can get them to find a way to incorporate that. So recycling, okay, excellent.
What about like the lines? Did the lines go quick enough for you?
No.
No, yeah, that's it. Sometimes
I
they...
end up late to class every day because of it.
Really?
I think maybe if we like had two places where people can go and get their lunch, purchase their lunch. If there was two of those, it'd go maybe a little bit quicker.
The kids, the student bodies, need to like do a Google form, and then like if you have a list of like the school lunches, like put some of the main ones in there, or like ones that don't sell.
Yeah.
And then get feedback from that.
What are your favorites? So rank your favorite lunches?
Yeah.
He asked if I taste the pizzas. Yes, I do. I go to what's called a food show.
Yeah.
And you know, GFS, any product that they have, there's like 1,000 items. And you go to this food show and they have a taste of everything there. I go there and I do, but you know what, I still need your help, because you know, I've been doing this a long time and you get tired of the trends and stuff, and you know, it's nice for me to come in and talk to you guys and see what it is you want. But then I can go back to my brokers and say, hey, this is what we're talking about. You know, I talked to them once this year and said, we're making a change with our pizza, I need to, you know, step it up, help me out, and that's where they came up with the barbecue, or the buffalo chicken.
That was good.
So that's what I mean, I'll get a hold of those salespeople again and say, hey, I have a group of kids that want to test your product. They'll come out, they actually come out, they'll cook it and then cut it up for you, and you'll have your own little food show. That's what it boils down to.
You need to help with a little bit with portion control. And maybe have some teachers volunteer to scoop food for kids.
Portion control is good.
Because
Portion
at the
control is
bars-
very
Any
important.
questions that you have written down, and I know we were able to go through a couple suggestions.
Or, you know, work on some menus that you like and email them to me so I can put them on the Google. We'll do a Google.
And actually, this class, if it works out well, then we can take that and carry it out with the rest of the school.
I think we should get like, if you have a list of all of the lunches.
I do, I can do that.
You could come back here and present
That's
like all those, and then we'll pick out the ones that we think are
I can do
good and
that.
should go into the Google form.
Do you guys have like a certain?
What's that?
Do you guys have like a certain picked out lunch every week?
What do you mean? We do like a rotation menu.
Okay.
So I rotate to a degree, but if I see something's not going, then I'll take it out and replace it with something else.
Yeah.
Or if I see, like if a new item comes out, I'll replace it with, you know, that new item.
How much whole grain do we have to have with the meal?
Right now, it was whole, everything had to be whole grain, everything. You know, and your pizza, and that's why, you know, the bread, you used to get the white bread, and now you get the brown bread, it's drier, the rice is drier, it's just a harder product to keep fresh, it's just a harder product to work with. The pizza companies, you know, they tried working with a bleached flour, a bleached whole wheat flour, and everybody's tried all different things, but it's just difficult. And it's difficult for the industry because, think about it, you know, you have your Tony's Pizzas rolling out all those pizzas, well, all of a sudden they had to change quickly and, you know, come up with a recipe and a weighted recipe, which means it's specific. And so, it's a big process for that whole thing to change.